Greetings there, fellow rebels. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Bellwright, the final episode of the miniseries. Episode 16, Militia Leader. Oh, there we go. Getting rated. And in fact, I need to race home. Where's the closest travel point? To my north. So, case in point of why I did not accept that quest. I figured I would need to bolt, and I do. Because my settlement is way more important to me than some random dude on the road that needs help. Sorry, random dude on the road that needs help, but you ain't my priority. The other thing I could do is to rally my people now. So if I make them companions, and then to give a battle flag, let's say here, they'll rally there, and I can meet up with them once I get home. So they'll be in position to be put into formation sooner. Because Karina might be off, like, harvesting somewhere, or Lubomir might be collecting resources or something like that. So might as well get them ready ahead of time. I had a lot of big pieces of meat. Speaking of which, let me eat one now. That'll be good for combat coming up. Apprentice shields. Karina, you get to learn that. Refill my arrows. Grab my shield. I should honestly just put the shield in my my personal tent so that I already always know where it is. That would be smart if I was smart. Grab some spare food. Oh, that's not what I want to eat. I wanted to eat fish, but there's no fish for sale. So, how long do I have? I have a minute. I'll go buy fish. I see you sleeping on the job. Nothing like teleporting around the raid party with magic. Alright, ready to defend. Companions, to me. I did not, however, check out the food that they have access to, but I don't think it's going to be all that relevant because they're geared way better than the average enemy. Hey, can you put the tool away? Lubomir, weapon, now, please. Thank you. The bandits that attack your settlement, especially early game, are just like naked idiots that are easy to kill. I probably, truth be told, don't even need to contribute to the fight. I could probably just send my 2 companions to kill the raiders. It's just fun for me to help out. And also, you know, what kind of leader am I if I don't get my hands dirty? I'd be a politician, not a leader. Little bit of a distinction there, but... There's, what, 4 of them? No, they're dead. They're definitely going to die. Oh, and here they are. Sorry, Alex, your little herbalist hut is going to become a battleground. I'm going to... Oh, it's too late. My people have engaged. Hey, did you just shoot me? Done. Back to work. No time for celebration. Sorry. Pretty good resources off of that. Got a lot of strap, which is useful for research or armor crafting. Alright, let's check the coastline here. See if there's boar about. I don't see any. Oh, I'm gonna grab Yoda, one sec. My wife was feeding him dinner. Maybe what I'll try is running along this river a bit more. But I will sincerely consider abandoning my quest for boar after running along this river just for a few more minutes in lieu of making first contact with Padstow. Getting fed up on the hunt for tusks that I don't seem to be able to get. The other question is, did we end up with, what is trophies? Is that equipment? Yeah, so we did make the stag trophy. Lubomir must have done that. Oh. I don't need stag. Oh, hey, that's a boar. Come on. Let me jump the river. What side am I on? Not the side I want to be. Okay. It's a little confusing when you just like... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Teleported. Have tusks. Have tusks, you bastard. You can't swim now. Yeah! This was the golden boar. I'm gonna celebrate by killing bandits. Oh, this dude has like a proper sword. Oh! Did your mommy give that to you when you became a big boy and took the diapers off? Ah! Oh! Duh! Missed me. Blocked it. Blocked it. Blocked it. Blocked it. Oh, I didn't block that one. But I broke your shield, so you're dead. Oh, you try the stabby stabby? Oh, he's actually getting better. It's not enough. Alright, time to get the hell home and turn these tusks into a... My dog is probably so confused right now with the words I'm using. Her name is Tusk. Right, Tusk? Wait, where'd you go? Tusky! Turned him into a trophy. Hi, Tusk. Hi, Tusky. Huh. Finally, right? You guys are probably losing your mind. Normally I would just, like, let Lubomir craft this, because I'm lazy, but I am so eager to have this done, I'm gonna do it myself. So 4 wood, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I also need the wolf trophy. With any luck, I can hand this over to what's-his-face in Padstow before nightfall. Or, in Reindeer, rather, before nightfall. Become the protector of Reindeer. I don't know if a protector, like, makes dead animal trophies. I mean, that's kind of a weird thing to be like, alright, thanks for the dead animal trophies. You're now our protector. Seems kind of odd to me, but alright. I also, in the middle of that fight, hit strength level 2, bashing that dude dead to dead. So, got a little bit of a damage bonus. Shields give you attack and damage bonus. One-handed gives you a attack speed and damage bonus. Strength gives you HP, stamina, damage bonus. And then agility is mostly running and attack speed as well. So, you get a mix of that, and you become pretty capable. Let's hand all this stuff off. I think the elder's probably going to turn in for the night in like 1 minute, so I gotta race quickly. Stay awake! Yeah, I could see his little exclamation mark moving around, which is meaning he's literally heading home, turning in. Oh, no, it was, I was tracking the wrong one. Alright, Yorkland, here you go.
Hello, friend. Were you able to craft them? Let's see. Well, I must admit you've exceeded my expectations. Perhaps there is more to you than idle boasts. Your efforts today will be recognized and rewarded, young one.
I will take crafting book.
Don't try anything stupid.
Alright. So, in becoming the Protector of Rhadamant, I now have a quest which I won't be doing, because I'm not suicidal, which is Time Has Come for Rhadamant. When you become the Protector of a town, you get the ability to build a bell tower in said town, which initiates a quest line to, and there it is, a quest line to liberate the town from brigand control, arresting control of the town as being occupied by brigands to being liberated. I can't do that anyway, because I'm not tier 2 yet. But, and also, if you take a look at, like, a typical brigand, I know it's dark.
Don't try anything stupid.
They're not naked bandits, they're geared. And there are many of them. So it's definitely one of those things that you want to be well prepared to do before doing it, or you get
There's
dead
always something.
quick. Well, what I want to do next is recruit Robert Grimhilt. So there's a dude somewhere in town named Robert Grimhilt, and he wanted us to be the protector of Ferndine before he would join us. And we identified him as being a particularly good recruit, so if I could find him before nighttime, that'd be great. But these guys are turning in for the night.
I heard the elder has
Oh,
been
I've
asking
never
if there
met
was
you
anyone
before.
who could help him out
A
with
marksman
some
prodigy?
things. You look like you could
Oh.
use some help yourself.
Oh. The one issue I see with you... I'm going to write it down, but the one issue I see with him is his strength max is 4, and I like it to be 5 or higher. But he does look good. So I want to compare him side by side with Robert Grimhilt and recruit the one I like best. I don't want to recruit more than 3 people from Ferndine
Best be indoors before
for role-playing reasons, though. Because that would make me a carpetbagger. I bet Robert Grimhilt was the dude that just went in that house. So I'll come back in the morning. Unless it's you.
Tend the livestock, keeping them fed and watered.
Tomorrow's going to be winter, which means if we are low on like things like garlic, which we're not, but if we're low on garlic or flax or anything like that, now's the last chance for a few days to grab that from the ground before it starts snowing. Oh, and the reward for that quest was like traps. As if I would need traps, having killed boars and wolves and deer. Kind of an odd reward, if you ask me, for like, congratulations, you have made trophies of dead big game animals, so here's traps to trap bunnies. Don't think that's appropriate reward. I'm going to accelerate time so that I can find myself Robert and Frank and compare the two against one another. And if I just met Frank Ainsworth, it's possible there's other people I haven't talked to for the first time in here.
I heard the elder.
That might be an even better potential recruit. But Frank was pretty good, being a prodigy marksman. I mean, that's a good find.
Sorry.
Are you new in town?
If I run past someone that you don't recognize, not that I expect you to recognize anyone, just holler at me. Like if I'm missing talking to someone that you think I haven't ever talked to. So here's Robert.
The elder has been asking if there is anyone who could help him out with
A
some
neurotic,
things.
resilient.
You look
So
like
his
you could use
agility
some
only
help
goes up
yourself.
to 3. But his strength starts at 7, goes up to 9. So the dude smashes, but isn't very agile. So I will have you guys pick between the two. Who to recruit? Robert the Bruce? I'm going to call him Robert the Bruce. Or Ainsworth the Marksman. 2.5 minutes to vote on that, while I make sure that I didn't overlook any other recruits.
Sorry, I'm...
Are you new in...
So it's also worth showing, well, not you specifically, but let's go back to that farmer, that a lot of the other apprentices in town, like the farmers, weavers, and blacksmiths,
You are in no position to make
like this
such an
guy,
offer, traveler. If you
who
raise your
wants me to have
standing in the
village trust
village,
protector,
I will reconsider your offer.
but he also wants the village to be liberated. And because I haven't liberated it, he won't join.
Work peasants, there's
Oh,
no
so here's
time to
Frank
lose.
again. So Frank has a lower max for a lot of abilities, but he's a very good archer. So he'd make it for a good hunter. And if I wanted an archer in the squad, he'd be it as a prodigy marksman.
Sorry, I'm busy. Go
Which
find
is
the
sure
village
better
elder.
than the
He should be able-
dullards that are the rest of the people in the village. And generally speaking, every village will have like 2 or 3 really good recruits, and the rest of them will be
There's no
idiots,
time to
New in
lose.
town?
ignoring the apprentices. All of the apprentices, are going to have pretty high stats. So like here's an apprentice. As you can see, his stats are pretty high. But everyone that has an apprentice profession will require the town to be
heard the
liberated
elders
first.
Looking for
So
trouble?
you don't get to recruit them until later on. Is it polished enough right now as it is? Yes, I think it is. Alright, you guys want Ainsworth the Marksman, so let's go find him again. I forget what he looks like. He's one of these guys. Is it you? No.
Are you? Not yet, traveler.
Oh, he'd be a good blacksmith,
Not yet,
though.
traveler. But if you
He's a
continue to
gourmand,
help
though,
those of us
but
in need,
he's a
we
prodigy,
will
so he
respond
learns
in
fast and he
kind.
has good combat stats. That's Robert. That's the wrong one. There you are.
Sorry, I'm busy. Go find...
Okay, so we have 3 people now. Frank, you are a worker. And when it comes to combat, next time I'm in combat, what I can try to do is to put him in a separate squad with a bow and arrows, and get him shooting people. Maybe because I'm like already 2 hours over the marathon timer. Maybe that'd be a good thing to do now. Is to round up my people and give him a bow and show you squad combat with melee and ranged. That's going to be my priority. Outfit Frank, and then clear a bandit camp. How's in army? Do I need to equip them personally, or can they equip themselves? They will try to equip themselves, but that doesn't mean they do a good job of it. They don't have the NPCs don't have a concept of what they're good at. They'll just like grab whatever they can. So he might grab a hatchet and run around naked. They're not going to outfit themselves with gear, which is honestly a good thing because I wouldn't want them taking whatever they want because that would get annoying really quick. I'm probably going to want to make him a quiver myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and where's the chords? 1, 2. So give him a bow. I'll also need to make a bow, I suppose. But that's easy enough. Wood, cords, reed. Let's see about having him be an archer. during a fight. I must have crafting level 3. I didn't notice when it ticked over, but copper nails require level 3. And I should check on the status of the warhammers. We probably haven't made them due to a lack of stone, but it might... I think it makes sense for me to make warhammers before, like, a big last fight. So, yeah, we've made maybe one of the two. I'm not sure. As far as gear, we've made one of everything that we wanted for Frank. So I'm going to turn these off because I'm not going to need yet another set of armor. And let's outfit him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So now he looks just like everybody else. I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go make the. I'm gonna make 3 warhammers instead of 2. So let's have them make 2 more bronze ingots. Or I'll just cook that up myself because I think all of us having warhammers would be pretty cool. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and wood. I suppose until we're ready, I'll have Frank go do work. So I just need to collect some stone. So new priority is outfit the army and clear a camp. I could have told the forger building, the forger camp, to like collect stones. I think. Oh no, maybe that's not even an... Oh yeah, here it is, crude stones. So maybe they can find it better than I can. The NPCs kind of have like X-ray or radar for things like that, whereas like I don't. I have to go seek it out, whereas the NPCs like kind of know where everything is magically, so they don't wander. So if I set that as a priority 1, whoever's assigned to the forger will prioritize stones. And in fact, I can use that to my advantage. So if... Who's on the forger right now? If it's Lubomir, I can follow Lubomir around or just like run in the direction that he's headed, because he'll be heading straight for stones. So he's up this road a bit. Does the new guy need a bow? He does. I want 3 warhammers, 1 bow, and then I'll be all set to go. And probably to like feed everybody the best food possible. So I'll try to clear a bigger camp as a last shebang. Oh yeah, he's picking up stones. I could... Are you in that thicket? Yeah, he is. I don't see any stones here, though. Just sticks. Ah, here we go. going to take the warhammers off the queue, and I'll make them myself. So I need 15 stone, 6 ingots, 6 wood. And Lumimir's off collecting stone for me. No iron stuff yet, no. Iron comes much later in the game. Iron is like a tier 2 to tier 3 resource. You collect iron at tier 2, and then like coal or charcoal plus iron equals steel at kind of tier 3. So it's later on. And these require strength 2. So if we recruited someone that doesn't have strength 2, or if I didn't have strength 2, which I didn't not too long ago, I wouldn't even be able to use these. So it's good that I leveled that up. And my old truncheon can go to the new guy. So that if enemies close the distance to him, he's not like...
Curious times we live in, with
hopeless.
talk of wars and rebels and such.
Because otherwise you're kind of like throwing punches, and that's not going to work so well.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Where is the stones that have been collected? Probably in the forger camp. Can you make swords? Yep. No. Then Lubomir has it on his person? Probably. So maybe I'll craft a bow while I wait. Because we should have the resources for that. So that is 5 reeds, 2 cords. If you don't have the queued up resources, you don't have to craft in sequence. I don't have to cancel the warhammers because I don't have the resources. I'll jump straight to the bow. That bell clang is the same as the donkey dropping off corpses in Graveyard Keeper. Yeah, it's pretty much the same clang. Maybe it's the same like special effects pack that they bought access to licensing or something like that. What kind of swords can you make? All sorts. Long swords, bastard swords, two-handers, one-handers, warhammers. There's tons in the tech tree. So initially, rondel, sax, which is like a 6, falchion, messer, short sword. You get access to arming swords, broadsword, bastard sword, falchion, Norse sword, long sword. You get fine arming sword, fine bastard sword, great sword, nomad saber, sneaky dagger, royal dagger, you know, claymore. It goes on and on and on. There's a lot of weapons.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
New guy. Use your bow. And then, did Lubo make it back to camp? I see that he keeps collecting stone, but I don't know where the stone is. And he must be holding it. That's Karina. Where is Lubo? He's this way. I'm going to go collect it from him because I'm impatient. How do you unlock techs? Initially, you can build the research point which is here, the research desk, and then eventually you have to build the village hall, research and build that to get the advanced research desk, and then build the town hall for the tier 3. It requires considerable time, resources, you know, etc. Not something I have access to just yet. I could, at any point, build the second tier research. I just don't need to for what I'm doing right now, so I haven't. There's my stone. I think I need more than that, though. But there's stone right here, so perfect. This might, given that it's like 5 p.m. in game, might become a night raid, which could be cool. It's going to be hard to gauge how effective our marksman is at night. So maybe I'll sleep through the night and do it in the morning. Alright, nice. I have all the resources we need. And I'll go after a tier 2 bandit camp. I'm not sure we can handle it, but if it's the last thing I do on the stream, yeah, that's fine. If I die, I die. And luckily, the companions don't immediately die, unless they have some sort of like pre-existing health condition. They just become wounded. They have to be kind of down twice to die. The first time, they're just downed and will recover eventually. So I think the camp that I want to go for is the one just east-southeast of Padstow, which overlooks the spice vendor and the fishing dock. Because I like to frequent the spice vendor to be able to sell potatoes, beets, and onions. And if there's constantly bandits there, it's hard to sell the farmed crops without being annoyed. So that would be the place to go. So let's blow the call to arms, everyone. Mobilize them all. Have them all as my companion. I'll probably split Frank up into his own army so that he uses his bows. I'm being warned that Frank is hungry and will stop following me soon, so let's get food out to the troops. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, stand around. So food for Frank. Food for Lubomir. Food for Karina. And I'm also, like, emptying out their inventory so that they, Oh, that one's mine. So that they have space for, like, battle loot if I want it. Hook Karina and Lubomir up with the better melee. Warhammers instead of, Ooh, your plank shield is... it will survive this fight, I hope. He is missing his plank shield. It actually might have broken. I might need to delay unless he put his plank shield away. Oh, he put it away. Or... No, that's his. Yeah. Because mine is in my private stash. So what I could do is... Karina, you get... this better shield. I'll take the tattered one.
Down now.
All right, they look ready. I'm going to put them in separate armies. So, add a squad. So this will be melee. And then Frank. This one will be ranged. Recruit. Frank to ranged. And order both melee and range to follow me. So as the top right, you can see, I know the, here, let me hide the overlay. You can see the melee and range squads as separated. Off we go to battle. So I'm headed here, right next to the spice vendor. I don't know if I didn't scope it out first. I don't know how many they are, but so we might die miserably. I really don't know, but I will give it my go. I run a little faster than they do. They like jog at this speed, and the player is allowed to sprint, so it's not really fair to say that they're slow. They play by different rules. Oh, there's a boar right there in the field. I am curious to see Frank shoot at it. So I'm going to tell Frank to go out there, and whoa, it got dark weird. Okay. Daytime, nighttime. I feel like I'm in Truman Show or something. Oh, look at him go. He is a pretty good archer. Dang, look at the damage he did to this boar before the boar closed the distance.
Like hell.
I don't have gloves? Nah. I like to get my hands bloody. There, I'm telling them to follow me again. Frank! Shoot at that boar. I'm kind of wasting his arrows, but... Actually, you know what? I don't want to waste your arrows. Hold fire and just keep following. There's a bandit, 2 bandits there that aren't part of the camp we want to clear, so I'm going to let them pass because I don't need to expend more ammunition. The camp I want to clear is the one right across the river. Or whatever this is. Pond. You know, they really are in the way. Oh, well, I guess they're moving out of the way. If I'm patient.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Right. I'm going to tell, let's go into Frank's. I'm going to tell him not to hold ground, because he's an archer, and to post up.
Stand tall and fight like hell.
I don't know if we'll climb, but to have them... Oh, no, okay,
Let's
cool.
show them what we're made of.
And then the others... Stand here. The others are going to charge at the enemy, and Frank is going to hold there. I like it. I'm going to quick save, and let me go piss them off myself. When does the bell ringing come in? Probably not in this stream. It takes a while to get to that point. Oh, I missed. I'm telling my melee to hold. I don't want them to charge just yet. Go, Frank, go! All right, melee, charge! I feel like we're an army now. It's kind of cool. As you can see, the swarming in numbers is like more effective than an archer. I don't even know if Frank has hit anyone. But it's still cool to have archer support. Alright, melee. Don't charge. Hide behind the rock. And Frank, follow me. They want an archer fight. They get an archer fight. Frank, go right. I'll go left. Oh, he's coming left. He did. And I'll have all three of them follow me into the camp. I think we cleared it. There might be one. I think the person on the road is a patroller. I'm pretty sure we got this camp cleared. And like with army tactics and all. That was fun. All your loot are belong to us. What's weird is, which is the claim flag? Ah, here it is. Boom! These guys were the part of the royal bastards. And we just wiped the bastards out. Sweet! I can't say that Frank was honestly all that effective. I didn't really notice that any of those arrows connected, but it did look cool that I perched him up on a hillside and had him launch arrows. Now, of course, if he... What is his skill? Now, he's really high-level archery. He probably should have hit something. Some of the problem is, like, he has a bad bow, but I have a bad bow. I was hitting targets. Because I have the same bow he has. I'm out of space. So, Karina and Lubomir, you were dismissed. And Frank, you get to be my mule. So retrograde, to answer your question, the bell ringing comes in when you have the force to be able to deal. There's two types of enemies. There's brigands and bandits. Bandits are easy to kill. Brigands are not so easy to kill. And the bell ringing comes in when you have the forces to be able to kill brigands, not bandits, which I don't have. And it's not, unless I cheese it by like murdering them all with my bow solo, it's not a reasonable thing to do within like the time frame of a stream, because it takes a while to build up the forces to get there. So you can shoot boar but not men. Got it. Another tusk. Yeah, the enemy was dancing around. It was a moving target. It was hard to hit. I get it. But I would still say that a very good strategy for clearing out camps is just to have more numbers than they have and to swarm them. That works more than bowmen. And that's especially true later on, because later on, when you're fighting really strong bandits and really strong brigands, they typically have very high-level armor, but their heads are not so protected, and meleeing heads is kind of easy, whereas aiming for heads as a archer is kind of hard. So you do end up getting to a point where it's way more effective to send just swarms in to bash skulls rather than a bunch of archers. Because there's kind of like no amount of archers that will easily clear out an enemy encampment, in my experience. Like you'd have to outnumber them like 10 to 1 or something stupid like that.
News from the kingdom? There's always something.
I didn't even use my shield.
News from the kingdom? There's always something.
Well, friends, clearing that bandit camp is a pretty good point for me to leave off. So I'm going to end it here with, Lubomir snoring loudly at me. Thank you so very much for tuning in to Bellwright. Thank you for tuning in to Bellwright, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, viewers that turned out to the Marathon's live stream, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Bellwrights.